Ever dreamed of flying too close to the sun? One boy did, and paid the ultimate price. Welcome to the tragic tale of Icarus, a myth that still burns with meaning today. Stick around, because what you're about to hear isn't just a story, it's a timeless lesson in human ambition. In the vast world of Greek mythology, filled with gods, heroes, and monsters, few stories resonate quite like the myth of Daedalus and Icarus. It's not a tale of epic battles or divine wrath. It's more subtle, more tragic, and far more human. It speaks to every dreamer who's ever dared to aim higher than what was thought possible. Daedalus was no ordinary man. A master craftsman, architect, and inventor, his mind was as brilliant as any god's. In fact, his talents were so extraordinary that King Minos of Crete summoned him to build the famous labyrinth, a massive maze designed to imprison the monstrous Minotaur. Daedalus accomplished this impossible task, but his brilliance would soon become his prison. After helping Theseus defeat the Minotaur and escape the labyrinth, Daedalus incurred the wrath of Minos. Fearing that Daedalus might reveal the secrets of the labyrinth, Minos imprisoned him and his son, Icarus, in a tall tower on the island. With the sea guarded and the land surrounded, there seemed no escape. But Daedalus, ever inventive, looked not at walls or chains, but to the skies. Watching birds soar above, he conceived a bold plan. Using feathers collected over time, wax and thread, he crafted 2 sets of wings. It was humanity's first fantasy of powered flight, born not from magic, but ingenuity. As the wings were completed, Daedalus issued a solemn warning to his son: "Fly too low, and the waves will drag you down. Fly too high, and the sun will melt the wax." This wasn't just technical advice. It was a metaphor for life itself. Find balance, know your limits, respect nature, listen to wisdom. Together, father and son leapt from the tower, beating their handmade wings and soaring into the open sky. For a moment, they were free, not just from prison, but from the bounds of human possibility. Icarus, young and impulsive, was overcome with the thrill of flight. He wasn't just escaping, he was conquering the sky. He rose higher and higher, feeling unstoppable, invincible. But in his ecstasy, he forgot his father's warning. The sun's heat grew stronger, the wax began to drip, feathers loosened, panic replaced joy. And then, with a cry that echoed across the sea, Icarus plummeted. His body hit the water, and he was gone. The sea that swallowed him is now called the Icarian Sea, a lasting reminder of his fall. Daedalus, devastated, flew on to Sicily, carrying not just grief, but the weight of a lesson too late learned. But what does this ancient tale really mean? The myth of Icarus is often seen as a cautionary tale against hubris, excessive pride, or ambition. It warns that greatness without wisdom is dangerous. It's a story about knowing your limits, respecting advice, and understanding that freedom comes with responsibility. However, some modern thinkers offer a different view. What if Icarus wasn't a failure, but a symbol of courage? What if flying too high wasn't foolish but beautiful? He dared to go where no man had gone before. He reached for the impossible, even if it cost him everything. This duality between danger and daring is what makes the story so powerful. We are all Icarus. We chase dreams, push boundaries, test limits. Sometimes we succeed, sometimes we fall. But in the act of trying, we experience something extraordinary. From literature to psychology, from motivational speeches to space travel, this myth still lives. It inspires astronauts, artists, entrepreneurs, and storytellers. Why? Because it speaks to the eternal tension between playing it safe and reaching for greatness. So, was Icarus too proud, or just too human? Let us know in the comments what you think. Was his fall a failure or a flight worth taking? If you love stories from ancient mythology and legends that shaped our world, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications. We bring you captivating tales every single week, stories that still matter, even thousands of years later. Remember, chase your dreams, but don't forget the wax that holds your wings together.